Hey guys, welcome back to Express Gaming. In this video, I am going to be reviewing Super Mario 3D All-Stars. If you enjoy this video, please leave a like and subscribe, and push the notification bell so you're always notified whenever I upload. Let's get into the video. The first game in Super Mario 3D All-Stars is Super Mario 64. Super Mario 64 released in 1996, over 20 years ago. Even though it was released 20 years ago, this game is still a very fun game to play. Even though it is not in widescreen, that does not mean it's not fun, dude. They did add widescreen to the other two games, but this game is still good, even not in widescreen. Would I have liked it better if they put it in widescreen? Yes. But they did take out the backwards long jump. They did change several voice actings though, dude. Like when Mario defeats Bowser, he now says bye-bye instead of what he used to say. They used to say so long, Bowser. But they changed that to bye-bye because in Japan his name was Koopa, and this version is a Japanese version or a Chinese version. It's a non-American version of it. This game is emulated. It is in 720p in both handheld and docked. With all that though, I give this game a 9.5 out of 10. Let's get into Super Smash Bros. Sunshine. Hey guys, let's talk about Super Mario Sunshine. This may not be the best Mario game in this collection, but it is one of the funnest though. This here is probably the worst. This right here is my least favorite in this collection, but I still love this game. All of Super Mario 3D Adventures are fun games, no matter what they are, usually. But yeah, Super Mario 64 on the DS had horrible controls, but it was still Super Mario 64, and it was still fun. This game is in widescreen, and it is 1080p docked and 720p while in handheld mode. This is a decent game still. The flood mechanics are good, I guess. It isn't the best mechanic that they have come up with, but it's still not bad. It is now have regular controls instead of the inverted controls like it had on the GameCube. Personally, for me, I never played the GameCube one, so this is decent enough. But they did switch the flood controls to where, instead of having pressured analog sticks though, dude, where it's the bumper for when you're just standing still though, dude, and you just spray left and you move it to spray it, dude, and the trigger for pretty much spraying while you're able to run around. That's okay, I guess. I wish you were able to like connect, because they do have a GameCube that allows you to work. There's GameCube controls that work on the Switch. Wish you were able to use that right there and have like the original pressure sensitive controls for the thumbs for the trigger. With that though, dude, I give this game a 9.3 out of 10. The worst rating out of any one of these games, but it is still pretty good though. You know what, dude? I'll probably change that thing by the end of the video, actually. But I'm gonna change that thing. It's a 9.5 out of 10. It's a 9.5 out of 10. I raised it up too because this right here is probably on par with Super Mario 64 though, dude. Gameplay may not be as fun, but it does look better, and it does a lot more stuff better than the original one. But the flood mechanics though, and a lot of the other mechanics they used wasn't as good. But I still love this game, dude. Like, I'm not saying I hate this game. This thing is still like a 9.5 out of 10, 9.3 out of 10 though, dude. That's still a really good game. Next, let's talk about Super Mario Galaxy. I'm going to be talking about Super Mario Galaxy, which in my opinion is the best game in this collection though, dude. I wish they had Super Mario Galaxy 2. That would probably be my favorite game in this collection. But Super Mario Galaxy is still, at this point, the best game in the collection. It is in widescreen. It has 1080p docked. It looks amazing. It looks like it could be actually a Switch game made for the Switch. There are new controls now, dude. Instead of having just to waggle the Wii remote, dude, to collect star bits and the spin jump, they mapped the spin jump to Y, but you can still twirl it to spin the Joy-Con in order to get him to spin jump. Yeah, they still have pointer controls for the star bits with the Joy-Con though, and with the Pro controller. But if you're playing in handheld, you just have to touch the screen. That's okay, I guess. The gravity mechanic is really fun in this game. Again, like the other two, this is my first time playing through the game, dude, and I am loving it so far. This is probably the best Super Mario Galaxy. This is probably the best game in this collection. And this right here is probably, at this point, my favorite Mario game. My favorite 3D Mario game, though. But I haven't played Galaxy 2, and I haven't played Odyssey yet, which I'm hoping to play later this year or next year. And with all that, though, I give this game a perfect 10 out of 10. For this last part of the review, I'm going to be talking about these games as a collection, dude. They are great individually, though, dude. Like, they are great. They are great games. Like, even together, though, dude. If I did not review this game also as part of a collection, though, dude, which it is, it would be, like, high 9, though, dude. It would be, like, a 9.8, 9.9, though. But this game is a collection, though, dude, and this game is supposed to be celebrating Mario's 35th anniversary. So I gotta also review it as a collection and as part of something that's doing that. So yeah, this right here, these are just regular ports of the game. They're not bad ports, but they could have been better. They could have been remastered. Like the camera on Super Mario 64, they could have changed it to where it was good. The camera in that game is complete garbage. But I do like these games. There is no manual for the physical game, which they have done with the 25th anniversary on the Wii. When even that game was kind of a cash grab though, but at least they did extra stuff with it. I gave you a manual. They gave all you that stuff. Even the digital version of this game is getting taken down at the end of March, and that it just sucks. Like, why are you gonna take down the digital version of it? This game is just the games and music with no special artwork like other games have done, though, that are collections. So this game is a collection of games, so we gotta, like, treat it as a collection, dude. And, like, a lot of games, though, that are collections, they have special artwork, they show you, they have interviews in it, they have a lot of different stuff, though. So with that right there, though, dude, this right here barely passes as a collection, so I give it a 6 out of 10. It's not the greatest collection, but it could be far worse. I'm glad that this game is even on the Switch, though, dude. I am glad for that there. That gives it a 6 out of 10. Now, let's talk about the conclusion. I give this game a solid 8 out of 10. This game is... the games themselves are great, but because this isn't a great collection, it does bring down the experience to a 8.8. If this right here was a decent collection if it came with a manual, it came with like Super Mario Galaxy 2 or something like that, dude, or even came out with extra artwork, so this game would be a solid 9 out of 10 or even higher. But if you haven't played these games yet, or you want to have some nostalgia, dude, I would say this is a great buy if you can buy it cheap, because this right here is a limited release, though. And so, it's not going to be out for very long. And secondhand, this thing's going to be expensive. I've already seen people try to sell it for over $100. So, if you can buy it cheap, I would say get it. This game is worth it. Especially if you haven't played these before. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like and subscribe and push the notification bell so you're always notified whenever I upload. I upload every week. See you next week.